Hello everybody, welcome to Step Up Lives. This video is going to help you with situation-based interview questions with ideal answers. We have collated the most frequently asked interview questions with the situation-based interview format, and we have listed it down in the description as well. You can check this out as well. Along with that, we'll try to answer what are the ideal ways you could approach these questions. If you like such videos, definitely subscribe to the channel and do like the video. Let's quickly get into the first and first question, which is asked in situation-based interviews is, if you are assigned a task you do not know how to complete, what do you do? Keep your answers structured in a manner that I will guide you. I'll give you step-by-step guidance as well as an ideal answer. First step would be that don't panic and ask questions. When I faced with a unfamiliar task in the past, first thing that I would do is ask questions to gain clarity on the task requirements, expectations, and I would ask my superior and colleagues to help me out understand this task. Step number two is research and gather information. After gaining clarity on the task, I would research and gather as much possible information to fully understand the scope and responsibilities and challenges, and also utilize the company policies and manuals and online resources to complete my task. Third step that I would take in this regard would be asking for help. If I'm not sure, I would not hesitate to ask my supervisor, my colleagues who may have experience of completing this task in the past. This would help me communicate better with them and also take feedback from them. Fourth thing that I would do in such a situation is break down the task into smaller portions so that I can complete on smaller portions and complete the full task efficiently. Finally, I would keep my supervisor updated all throughout my process about my progress and the challenges that I am facing. This will help me get the necessary support, guidance, and get the task completed as per expectations. This would be the structure that I would actually recommend you. Let's go to the next question that is frequently asked, and how should you approach it? The next question that is asked is that how would you handle an aggressive customer or a client? Step number one would always be remain calm and composed. I would start with, if I were to encounter an aggressive customer, first step from my side would be to remain calm and composed. Even if the customer is being aggressive or rude, I would remind myself to stay professional and not to take the situation personally. Next important aspect is to actively listen to the customer's concerns and complaints and acknowledge his feelings. I would show them that I am interested in resolving their issues. I would apologize and empathize for the inconvenience caused and understand the customer by putting myself in their shoes. This will show them that I understand their frustrations and I am committed to give them a solution. The next step would be that I would offer a solution that meets the customer needs and expectations and addresses their concerns. If the solution requires more time, I would communicate that there would be a particular timeline that it would take to complete. After solution is implemented, I would follow up and get this solution satisfactory to the customer. This will show the customer that I am very much interested in keeping them with the organization and reach their satisfaction levels. If you're liking this video, please hit the like button and do not forget to check out the description box for all the questions and ideal answer resources. Let's quickly move on to the next question that is frequently asked in situation-based interviews. How would you handle criticism from a supervisor? This is a question generally asked, that how stable you are, then how do you respond to situations which get complicated for people. First and foremost, when receiving criticism from a supervisor, the first step I would do is listen actively to the feedback. I would ask clarifying questions to ensure to address their concerns. I would acknowledge the feedback and take responsibility of my actions. This shows to my supervisor that I am committed to improving and open to feedback. I would ask for suggestions on how I can improve the situations and what specific actions I can take to address this concern. This will show my supervisor that I am receptive to input and committing to improvement. Finally, looking at, based on the feedback received, I would develop an action plan and address the areas of improvement. The plan would specifically include action lines, timelines, milestones, and ensure that I am making progress. Finally, I would follow up with my supervisor to update them about the progress and ensure that I am meeting their expectations. This will show them that I have taken the feedback seriously and I am taking action on it. Let's quickly move on to the next question and try to answer it in the ideal manner. Moving on to the next question, what would you do if your coworker disagrees? Most important question in an environment where you can have a healthy argument and be constructive in criticism and disagree respectfully. I would answer this question in this manner. If I were to disagree with a coworker, the first step I would take is to remain calm and composed. I would remind myself that it is important to remain professional, respectful, and even if this is a disagreement. Next, I would try to understand their perspectives, listen to their concerns, and ask questions for clarity and understand their point of view. After understanding their perspective and point of view, I would express my point of view in a calm and respectful manner. I would provide the reasons of my opinion and support my data with facts. I would try to find a common ground and identify areas of agreement, and this will help and build a rapport with my coworkers and create a foundation for resolving this disagreement. If we cannot come to a solution that satisfied both parties, I would be open to a compromise and find a middle ground that meets both the needs. This shows my willingness to work collaboratively and work for a solution. Next video will cover the balance few questions. Till then, you could actually check out the description for the next video along with the help resources that are required for situation-based interviews. And if you like such videos, then do not forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video and comment your thoughts that what you thought of these answers and are they helping you in an interview. Thank you so much. Till then,